Hey friends, welcome back to my studio. I'm in the mood to paint a little 6x6 black-eyed Susan's painting, and I thought you'd like to tag along. Okay, I've got a 6x6 inch canvas panel from Michaels. I really like them. They're really inexpensive. I can't remember. They run around $1, $1.50. It depends on the size of the canvas. I wrote the word love on it with some watercolor pencils from Michaels. I like Michaels. They have great coupons. There's a store really close to where I live. I have bright aqua green from Liquitex, phthalo blue green shade, and titanium white right now out on my palette. We're gonna mix this up a little bit. This phthalo blue is really strong, so that hopefully that isn't too much. It might be. Oh, I can feel some, I don't know, little something on my styrofoam palette here. I've got another Black-Eyed Susan's painting. I'll link it in this video's description. I just kind of want to blue that aqua color just a little bit. I think that's going to work. Oh, this is a palette knife from Blick. I like it because it's small. I like this one for when I'm working on a little bit bigger palette or just with a couple colors. I like this one from Liquitex. All right, we're gonna see if we can do this painting fairly quick. I've got a 3/4 inch flat brush from Royal Langnickel. It's their Zen line. Got it just a little bit wet. I'm gonna grab some of my titanium white. And let's paint this. I'm gonna stick this underneath it so it kind of keeps it up off of my art table. Is that still in camera? My this is it's a wooden art table, and I've just taped down sheets of loose canvas to help protect it. I want to call it loose canvas paper. It's just gessoed loose canvas. It comes in a pad. I got that at Michael's too. Oh, surprise. So I don't know if we're gonna have much sky showing. Actually, I kind of want it darker. Skies are generally darker at the top as you would look up. If you look straight out, like to the horizon, it's lighter, grayer. Colors get more muted. In general, the reds and does the yellow drop out first? The reds and yellows drop out, and then the greens and then the blues. It kind of gets to kind of a blue-gray. Might depend on where you live too. I don't really know. I like to paint the sides. Let's grab a little white. So I've got a cute little frame I'm going to put it in. I took the glass and the mat out of it in the back, off of it. But you also want to keep in mind that there, a little bit will get covered up by the frame if you're going to frame it. And then you might want to, sometimes these canvas panels aren't square. You want to make sure it fits in your frame. Or take your finished painting to the store and see if it fits in the frame. Only every once in a while they don't. Sometimes they take a little coaxing to get them in the frame. So I'm kind of lifting up. Whoop. Actually, I could leave that in there. It'd be like a cloud. I got a little water. And I'm going to bring this down just because I don't know exactly. I don't have a plan for my painting, which I usually do. I don't recommend you don't have a plan. want to get this one done quick. And it's also fun for me to switch it up. I'm going to paint a large Highland cow. I just painted a large giraffe, and there's a traceable on my website. You guys might like that one. So it's kind of fun for me to switch up what I'm painting and switch up sizes. It's starting to get sticky on me, so I probably should just leave that be. And there I go. Trying to get away with. Okay, I'm gonna dry this with a hair dryer. I'm gonna put another coat on this just because my canvas had a little rough spot. You can't see it. And then I kind of like it. I'll see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see it, but like when the acrylic paint dries, it shrinks a little bit, and then you'll get a little bit of the canvas coming through. So I'm not going to show this just to keep the video shorter, but I'm just going to put another coat on. Okay, I put out a little Hooker's Green Hue Permanent, and I mixed it with some Phthalo Blue Green shade. And I'm just going to put down, I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. I think I want a dark corner. And it's going to be, you know what, I might mix a little white with it, just so it's not quite so transparent. And then we'll come back and darken it up. So I'm painting straight out of the tube, which you might like. Sometimes it's fun to work with really muted colors, and sometimes it's fun just to paint out of the tube. I like to paint my edges in case they take it out of the frame, in case I end up selling it without the frame, that kind of thing. I think it looks a little nicer. I like it better than the black edges. Some artists do. It's totally up to you though. Oh, I think I want even grab some straight up blue. Kind of want a dark area in the middle. Maybe we want a really dark area in the middle. Oh, that got light pretty quick. So what's your favorite, what kind of videos do you guys want to see from me? That's a really big, broad question, but you know, I might be able to do something I haven't thought of that you'll like. I don't do people portraits, so that'll narrow it down just a little bit. You know what we should do? I'm gonna go grab some yellow. Okay, I grabbed some cadmium yellow medium hue because it will unify, well, don't should on yourself. Don't know where I heard that. Our black-eyed Susans have yellow petals. So what I'm thinking is we should maybe work a little, maybe not that much yellow. I'm gonna offload it on a paper towel. Work some yellow into our greens. You know, it might be easier if I pick it up, just try and keep it on camera. don't know if that's actually easier. I'm moving it around a lot. I could dry it and set it down, and I could have a little bit more dry area to work with. So all I'm thinking right now is just kind of value. Oh, here we could lighten it with yellow. Might be a good idea. And I still want my dark corner. Okay. I think that looks okay. Let's just lighten some of this up. Am I on camera here? If you don't want it to be quite so dry brushy, you can see the skipping of the canvas. Add a little water. I have to come back in with some of my darks. Excuse me. Oh, let's make that a little greener. I don't know how high I need to bring this up. I don't know if I want it that light. Might want to switch to a smaller brush here. That's looking kind of fun. So I'm leaning a little bit in. You've heard me say this in videos before, to keep your eye in the painting. Let's come back with a little, that wasn't that much darker. Well, it's still not that much darker, isn't it funny? I'm gonna wipe my brush on a paper towel and grab some of my, straight up of out of my puddle. I'm totally just playing. But I think I'm gonna stop and dry it with a hair dryer. Put a little bit more of my dark back in there. If it gets too sticky and starts to lift up, just dry it with a hair dryer and then come back. Let's see, that's like dead center. So let's put some over here. And then let's put some over here. There we go. Just try not to put things in the center. I do it every once in a while. Okay, I'm going to dry this with a hair dryer. Oh, you know what I might do? So you can see a lot of where my canvas skipped. Actually, I think I will dry it with a hair dryer and we'll come back with another layer up here. I made this brush stroke and realized I hadn't turned the video back on. That's probably lighter than I want, but my goal is to cover I don't know. It's gonna dry a little darker. I think that's funny. I don't. With a bigger brush, it takes more paint. Sometimes I don't. Grab enough paint. Plus, I'm trying to save a little bit. I'm still getting the skipping just because I didn't, like you could put a couple of coats on the canvas panel to help fill in the canvas texture. It's not like I actually mind it, I just sometimes want to, I don't know, kind of soften it. I don't know, I guess sometimes this is going to be such a non-answer. Sometimes it bugs me and sometimes it doesn't. I really could have stopped quite a bit ago. Okay, I'm gonna dry this and I'll be back. Hey. Okay, I have a feeling this is already starting to look like my other Black-Eyed Susan's painting that I have on YouTube. Is it Susan? It's probably Black-Eyed Susan. But I feel like we're going to put lots of flowers on it, so I make it plural. So I should probably pull up that one to make this one different. All right, let's stay away from the middle. All right, let's put one. Let's put a pretty, oh, it's not coming off. I'm gonna go grab a piece of chalk pastel that might be a little softer. Okay, I've got this Prismacolor one. It's harder, so less dust. And this is a Blick Art Materials white chalk pastel. Let's try this one. Here we go. That General's charcoal pencil just didn't want to. Oops, and I was thinking of maybe making that. I don't know if I've got like a little spot there or what. Making it higher. Of course, we want to think frame. Okay, so we have one there. That didn't get as big as I thought it might, but that's okay. Maybe we'll put a big one. Put a big one right here. And I think I kind of want to be looking down at them a little bit, at all of them, so we get these kind of gumdrop tops. Oh, I have a couple of videos I'll link to. Here's a daisy where I show you how to paint it step by step. Here's a sunflower. I'm giving this one. This one will have already been given away by the time this video posts. But you might like the sunflower one. And then I've got a drawing video where I draw some daisies, which also might be helpful. So I'll link those in the video description. Okay, so we put another. I'm thinking that would be the star of the show, but you know what? We're not going to have that many. Do another big one. So we got 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll start with that, and then we'll add some more. And then I was thinking maybe some violet might be kind of fun to add in here. Kind of got messy with my palette. Use that for the centers. Use the violet and the blue. Prism violet. Oh, I'm hoping I have a kneaded eraser. Oh, here it is. It was hiding behind my water. Oh, here. Do we need a screenshot? Trying to get it square. Okay, I'm going to lighten this a little bit. You can also wash it off the next day, but since I haven't, like, this background isn't, I just dried it with a hair dryer. Kind of lighten it. Okay. I don't know if it matters what brush we use. Oh, I just knocked over my yellow paint. I grabbed number 8 Filbert from Royal Langnickel. I have a lot of their brushes. I really like them. They're not expensive. They hold up well. I like them a lot. Should grab a little yellow where that's wet. That's kind of fun. Such a strong color, didn't warm up that much. Okay, I'll let that one dry. Might have too big of a brush here. Plus it's kind of fanning out on me. Since I mixed with it, kind of loaded it more than I probably should. Your brushes will last longer if you don't let the paint creep up too far, but I'm already getting close to the ferrule. I'm kind of hard on my brushes. Whoop, that little stray guy. I wonder if that one's a little too big for me. Let's just grab. It's an old one. It's a number 1 Simply Simmons. It's getting fuzzy and frayed, but it's smaller. That'll help me define the shape a little bit more easily. If you could hear that, that was Freckles being upset. Hey, Freckles. What's going on, girl? Oh, She might be done talking. Oh, what? Are you trying to tell me something? Well, maybe I'll just want to have this one. I kind of cleaned it. As long as I have it. Of course, see, it takes longer to fill in. There's an up and a down to using bigger and smaller brushes. Bigger brushes, you can usually paint faster. I'm getting good coverage. I don't think I stuck in a little bit of white in there. That purple. Oh, it's kind of transparent. Maybe it's just because I'm putting it on halfway thick. And you can see, well, that's not a good example, but it might be drying. Of course, it's drying a little bit darker. Acrylic paint does that. Hey, Freckles. Yeah, I'm videoing. Go find a place to sleep. Kind of washing out my little filbert here. Okay, should grab some. I don't know if I'm gonna grab any blue. Kind of like the purple. Oh, I can tell I'm lifting up the paint a little bit underneath. It's not dry. With that one, plus I kind of got a little fast and loose. Do you guys have pets? If you want, put in the comments like how many pets you have, what kind of pets, their names, whatever you want to share. That'd be fun. I paint pet portraits. I think, and I paint quite a few different animals. I think there's just a lot of fun. I really like them. Okay, so I didn't know if I was going to use the blue, but I kind of like that. Okay, so that's still wet, so that might be kind of dangerous. All right, I'm gonna dry this with a hair dryer, guys. Might have to come back with the dots. Actually, an orange would be kind of fun to have a glow here. I'm trying not to add too many colors. A lot of times paintings look better if you limit your palette and don't put out every color. I'm also trying to make these shapes kind of are random. One of them I had a pretty, I think it was this one, I had a pretty even, I don't know, kind of a gumdrop shape inside of a gumdrop shape. My sweatshirt sleeve wants to slide down on me. I don't want to get paint on it. What's nice about yellow is it's transparent. So you can kind of build up your layers. Okay, let's let that dry. Now I like the size of that filbert, and I think that would be good for petals. I don't know that I like that it had the little hair hanging out of it. I've got too much stuff up here. I'm looking for a smaller flat brush. I think I see one. Let me try this one in. So if we paint with a straight up yellow, it's gonna, hang on, I'm gonna lighten up some of my chalk lines. I don't know if I really need them. It's not gonna cover well, but that's okay. Add some white to help it cover. You can just build it up, that kind of thing. And I think since those paintings I showed you a little bit ago, that I said I'd link in the video description, I painted those a little slower. I think we're going to paint these petals kind of fast and loose. Because sometimes that can actually help you. I like to slow down and take my time with pretty much everything. I'm just laughing because I just heard my daughter Emily, who helps me with these videos. Oh, I didn't need to wash that off. I just heard her in my head, like, yeah, I do like to do that. Okay, let's start up here so I don't drag my hand through it. I kind of stuck the petal to the center, but you can't really see it because it's so transparent. I'm going to try and do a skinny one. Actually, I'm going to change my mind because we'd be looking at that one pretty straight on. I'm going to do a fat one. Actually, we could overlap some of these too. I'm already going slow. There we go. Kind of pick up the speed a little and overlap them. Fun. Is that long enough for a black-eyed Susan? Doesn't have to be exact. All right, let's do this one. I tend to, you'll see me do this in other videos, I like to have one sometimes pointing up. I like to have things looking, keeping you in the painting. I talk about it a lot. I like to entertain. I might want it a little darker over here. We can add some of that. Let's try and get a little more paint down so I can see it. And I actually kind of like, see on the darker you can see it where the paint has, I've smushed it out and it's brighter where it's thicker. I kind of like that. Oh, I know what would be a good question to ask you guys. I should remember to ask this during one of my lives. Who are the YouTubers you like to watch? I've been watching, I watched some in the beginning when I was thinking of switching from watercolor to acrylic painting, just to see if there's any tips I could pick up. I watched Ginger Cook. She's the one who told me about how to tighten a canvas. But I'm just wondering who all you like to watch. Watch them too so I can kind of see what you like, you know, what they're sharing, what you're interested in, that kind of thing. If you don't want to, that's okay. I'd just be really curious. I watch, it's Chris Fornatero. He's an oil painter. Really good. I think it's Fours43 on Instagram. He's fun to watch. I watch Karen, I think it's Margulis. She's a pastel painter. So I'll tell you a couple of mine. Cute. Okay, so where do we want, I'm thinking we want some kind of in the background, kind of subtle. I'm washing out my brush decently and then just wipe. I get it wet and I wipe it on a paper towel. So most of the paint ends up on the paper towel. Here, this is my dirty water, which is pretty clean. And this is my clean water, in case I need it. I think that's a habit back from my watercolor days. I always have a clean water that I don't dip my dirty paint brushes in. So let's take, this made kind of a neat brownish color. We can gray it. This is gonna be really strong. Let's see what happens. Woo! Did you see that? I hope that was on video. Let's go back with a little more purple, and then we're gonna need a lot more yellow. So let's just come out here. There, now we got a grayer brown. Okay, keep the warmer ones closer to us. Should we put like, maybe a little one? Put a little one there. I kind of want to put one here. I think we could do that. Should we stagger it? You might like doing just side flowers. That can be easier. So now we have 5. Then I'm thinking, okay, we either put in more or we put in just other things. Maybe we'll just put in other things, like kind of like I did in the Happy Poppy painting. I'm going to end up having quite a list of paintings in the video description. Let's take, see if we can, if that'll, oh, it's too big. Maybe I should just take some straight up yellow. It's so transparent. I'm gonna add just a smidge of highlight and then maybe just take some straight up blue or purple. Of course, these are supposed to be in the background, and I just made them pretty dark. I don't know if that was maybe not a good idea. I'm gonna clean off my brush and go back to this brown. Yeah, maybe a little white. Of course, I could let it dry and then it'll be easier to cover. Instead of trying to make it work wet. I'm not setting a good example. Okay, cool. Those need to dry. So if we put in, oh, we could put in some stems while we're thinking about it. Oh, I'm trying to decide what color. Let's straight up Hooker's green. I might just mix a little more here. Okay, one thing about stems, I'm trying to decide if I want it underneath that petal to show. I don't think I do. So I'm gonna kind of imagine where it comes from the center and then start it and wiggle and skip. And I think you'll like them better. You can make them solid. In the video that I talked about, I'm grabbing a darker color, where I drew daisies and show you how to draw the petals, which can help you see better. When you draw something, you kind of, it helps you and forces you to see a little bit better what it looks like or what it might look like. I've got one that's like a street pole, a street lamp pole. You can see what you think of them. It's your art. It's totally for you first. Do what you want. Because if you like it, odds are somebody else is going to like it. If you try to paint, I mean, you can. I was a graphic designer. I did all kinds of things. So now I'm making it kind of solid here. I did all kinds of things for people that wasn't for me. It's not like you can't. But I think sometimes it's just better when it's for you. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if that made any sense. You guys can let me know in the comments. I love the comments. I love connecting with you guys. Okay, I kind of made that into a pole. I made it fatter than I wanted. Let's just leave it alone. Come back to it. All right, so this one, I'm not going to wiggle too much because it's going to be bigger. I might catch just a little bit of light right there. Might be too much light, but we can darken it. There, that skipped pretty well on me. Grab some Hooker's green. I'm going to put this one in while we're waiting for it to dry. Ooh, that's kind of fat. Oh, here, we can skinny it up. Let's grab a little white. We might be able to wake up what's on my palette here. I don't know if it's going to wake up. We can come back and skinny it up. Doesn't quite work. That's definitely lighter. Is it going to be too light? There we go. Sometimes it's easier to skinny up a line than it is to paint a fat one. I'm just going to leave that. It'll be all right. You can tell it bothers me a little bit. Let's see. I don't know why I'm mixing that color. I think I want this color. I'm still thinking about the other stem. Oh, yeah, we need darker. Well, here, maybe we'll paint this one a little lighter. I didn't have enough paint to really wiggle. There we go, and skip. And then we can come back with a darker green. I'm thinking my light is usually, I don't know if, oh, you can't see the sun up here. I usually, when in doubt, have my light coming from this direction if I'm just painting. I was gonna say something for fun, but it's all fun. If I don't have a reference photo that I'm particularly losing. Okay, that's kind of nice. Take a look at that stem. And you could darken it down here too if you don't like the light. Sometimes things just come out a little nicer. This one I kind of really want just to hint at. And we could even stop it like right there. Could get out a skinnier brush too if you wanted. Those are pretty dry, but I think I'm starting to worry about how long this video is getting. I'm gonna kind of mix a brownish color. I had a dirty brush, and a little green in it. I'm gonna grab some water, and let's just make a mark and another mark. I'm gonna add a little purple, make it darker. That's really dark. I think I want it lighter. So it's more efficient to use that color everywhere you want it, but I tend to bounce around. So don't feel like you have to paint like I do. Now I'm kind of using this color everywhere where I have it. Or not everywhere, but where I think I might want it. Sort of like weeds, or I don't know, something else growing. Oh, you know what we could do? Clean out my brush. We could, whoopsie, I need to re-glue that. Let's take some, oh shoot, I was gonna E6000, but that takes a while to dry. What's the, oh, the permanent fast glue. I'm drawing a blank because I'm painting. I might put just like a little hint of a flower. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Super glue. I stop thinking, that comes to me. I'll just leave that one. Maybe I won't put another one in. I might need another coat. Okay, what I was gonna do is grab some of this yummy purple. Oh, I'm sorry, am I sliding off video? My Prism Violet. And we could put in like just like little, I've done like, this is like the poppy painting. I love just putting in like little shapes of what the heck is that kind of thing. It's dark. We could, actually let's lighten it up with white, not yellow, because the yellow makes it kind of brown. You could add like another little layer of interest on it. And it's kind of like, oh, it's a flower or something and it looks good. Whoops. I kind of lined those two up. We'll put a center on this one, that should help it. I really want to like put things in patterns and line things up. We're going to pull this one down a little bit. And then we could even almost do a purple stem. Freckles decided to come back. She's not happy. She's 15. She's a medium-haired tortie. And I think for the first, well, it will be the first time. I don't really want to do it, but she's got mats. And I had the vet shave them off, oh gosh, 6 months ago. And now she's got a bunch more, so I'm thinking we're gonna line cut, or yeah, line cut her for the first time this spring, but she'll be cold. She's kind of old and she gets cold. So I don't want to do it. I think we'll take her in for a vet appointment and give her a line cut. Don't think she's going to be happy about that. Ah, it's thicker than I wanted. And actually maybe darker. You know what? I kind of changed my mind. Hang on, I'll be right back. So my cell phone was ringing. I was worried it was going to interrupt the video. So if there's an interruption, it's because I didn't put my cell phone on airplane mode. Gosh, I think we might have enough stuff going on. We just need to finish our flowers. Let's do that. Okay, oh, actually, maybe we'll make sure this is clean. Oops, and a lot of times you'll, off-camera artists will wipe their brushes. You don't see it, like a lot of times I don't think you see me do it. Just a little tip, so you don't get a blob of water that runs down. Oh, that was a lot. Oh, maybe that's okay. That's kind of fun, actually. Is that kind of sweet? I need another coat. I probably should work top to bottom too. What's so nice about acrylics is, you know, you can use the hair dryer. We're gonna make that one a little. That's fun. Here, I don't know if you can see those. First layer. Flowers are fun. They're forgiving. They aren't, you know, a human where people know exactly what they look like. Their petals skip and get broken. Bugs eat them. You know, all kinds of things happen. You can get away with a lot. Let's just turn that. It'll be easier. We could skip that one, and it should push it back. And we can also add white to our yellow. Skip that one. I don't know if you can see that. And you don't have to connect them all like I connected all of that one. You could, now I'm going to connect this one because I want another coat on there. So we can sneak up on it. You can go as fast or slow as you want. But what's nice about the transparent yellow, it's a nice way to sneak up on the values. And I'm going to put a little more paint up there too. So what I'm thinking is if the light's coming from here, it'll be darker right there on the petal. I don't want them too transparent right there. These three are the star of our show. I want them to stand out a bit. I should look to see what time it is. I might be getting close to dinner time. Okay, I'm gonna dry this with a hairdryer. Hey, I had dinner. So this is much drier, which is kind of nice. And I'm thinking about adding orange just for some punch. But I know I said not too long ago about not putting too many colors out. Oh, I think I am gonna want some white. A little bit more titanium white. Maybe we'll mix a little white and yellow together. I don't know why I'm giggling. Probably because I sighed. I'm thinking about, let's find our highlights. So definitely try and stay on camera here. And then maybe stick it. Oh yeah, that's one thing I didn't like about that filbert. It's almost like it's a cat's tongue. It has a little bit of a point to it that's kind of fuzzy. I'll just clean it up a little bit. I wonder if I should get out a different brush. I'm not liking what it's doing. Could have a little highlight there, like it's peeking out. I'm thinking about switching brushes. Let's see, I think we had this one kind of going over the top. Well, should try it one more time. I might have like a little highlight. Kind of here maybe. All right, I'm switching brushes. Sometimes it really isn't the brush, it's just me. But whatever helps you get in the groove. This is a little bit smaller filbert. I don't know what number it is. It is like a 1/4 inch wide. Here, kind of all three of them. Make this one a little longer. I don't know if I like this brush much better either. Okay. I'm pretty quiet now that I've had dinner. It's 50. So I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, right in the middle of the United States. It's 50 degrees today, or it's nighttime now, so it's starting to cool off. But it's the middle of January, which is so strange. I was outside with a jacket on. Just a teeny bit of snow on the ground. We haven't had much snow either. Oh, I kind of like that, where I striped it. That's kind of nice. Kind of want to do that someplace else. So that's one of those things that happens and then you can add it to the next time you paint flowers. Hopefully I remember. It's a nice little touch. I'm trying to decide if I want like just a hint of white there maybe. I like the stripes. I'm also wondering maybe if I should grab some straight up white. So now I'm not sure how this is going to work, but put like a stronger highlight. I think I'm going to paint over these with yellow and then maybe even come back and add white again. So I don't know if this is an unnecessary step. Let's see, I actually wouldn't mind, even though the sun's coming from over there, I wouldn't mind making maybe this one our strongest petal, or maybe even like this one right there, kind of pointing down this way. We can maybe put I don't know if that's even showing. I'm getting quiet too. All right, let's I'm gonna dry this with a hair dryer. I'll be back. Okay, let's come back with some more yellow. I think I'm gonna want some orange. I don't know quite what to do with this one. Maybe it's kind of strengthening the opacity of that yellow. Paint over the white for now, I think. Or that white, yellow. I don't know what I just said, the light yellow color. I'll make it stronger. All right, let's put out some orange. Could put out some quinacridone and mix an orange. I'm running out of room. Ooh, that came out funny. There must be like a dried piece. A dried stuck piece. Kind of made a mess. Light that up a little bit. Okay, orange is going to be quite transparent. Oh, but I like that. It's a little stronger. So now one of the tricks is not to put it absolutely everywhere. I think it's going to look good if we blob it on the top. Okay, let's work on, I'm going to clean out my brush. Orange is definitely a stronger color. Oh, and we definitely need some, well, I don't want to do it yet. Kind of work our way around here. Just basically adding a layer of yellow, nothing fancy here. Just want those petals to show. But you have built-in shading when you build up the values, which is nice. Basically, the background that shows through becomes your shading or your darker values. Yeah, I like that. I kind of painted outside the line, but I like it. Trying to lay down a little more paint. Maybe we'll just, I think I'll put some in there. Here, up here, I'll try and paint one a little closer. I'm really not doing it. I'm just following where I've been. And here I was just trying to decide if I wanted some more yellow in there, but I decided that I did. So the white makes the yellow pop, the white underneath, or the white, or the light yellow we mixed with the white and the yellow makes it pop more. I'm going to make that a little stronger, put a little more. This one actually pops more than that one. Oh yeah, and I don't want to forget, this one pretty much disappeared down here. Well, I kind of liked that I had that thick blob. Let's try if we can get it. I wonder if that's going to be too thick. I want it to be sort of pushed back in the shadows. Oop, now I took off quite a bit. I think we just need to wait for layers. And then, like, if this yellow orange is too strong, you can come back over and soften it a little bit. But I don't know if we really need to. I think I'll just soften that one just to show you. Okay, I picked this one up to paint a center. Our brown is still good. That's kind of a circle. Oh, we don't really have a stem for it. I don't know if you don't have to have stems for all of them. The daisy painting I did, I think I called it Happy Daisy. It was a horizontal one. There were several flowers that didn't have any stems. Kind of dark in that one. I don't know why I did that. It just kind of felt like it. All right, let's add some orange and see what we think. Actually, maybe I'll just use this brush. All right, awesome. Do you like that? I wish you guys were here. Because like I could wipe that off while it's, you know, still wet. Let's see, we kind of need, I just offloaded the paint on my brush there. Kind of need maybe a little, oh, that was kind of fun. Oh, I like it in the shadow. A little. And then I might end up covering it up when I add some more highlights. Or we could call it done too. And if you want to tone it down, put just the teeniest bit of blue in that orange. I could probably use it a little too much, maybe. Oh, I just cleaned off my brush like I was done. But we need a little, kind of a hot spot. I think I like that better than the dots. A little orange in that one. Really, we could be done. Trying to decide, like sometimes I like to put like some little dots in. I don't know if I want one up there. I don't know, do we like that? Oh, we could get out the Posca pens. I'm not gonna. I did on those, the daisy and the sunflower. You can check those out. Okay, I'm not sure I like as much orange as I put on. And it's not gonna cover well with the yellow. Let's see if this helps at all. I like that better. Gosh, how many layers do we have on these? I could just leave that. I don't know, now that I added the orange, I don't know that I like it. Isn't that funny? A lot of times I get stuck on something and I like it tomorrow. What also might help me is if I add some, just a couple white highlights here and there. I like it right there. I wanted to grab quite a bit. kind of want, since this one stands out more than I intended, I kind of want this one to stand out a little more. There, I like that a little better. Let's see how it dries. Well, and look how my light purple dried quite dark. Here, should we come back with blob? I'm getting a little, I'm trying to get this video done. And I can hear Emily now, she's like, don't worry about the time. But it takes so long to upload. It takes a long time to upload, which bothers me. Covering up some of my orange because I don't like it. Well, I think we might be done. Now you don't have to use white. I've got a really light yellow here. I'll put some on here. Do you like it? Is it too much? Okay guys, I'm gonna try out the video so I can look at this for a minute and I'll be back. All right, I think I want to add a little white and just a touch of purple. Not so we don't want as bright down there. Playing with the values a little bit. It is drying darker. I was a little scared of how white that was. I know it might be kind of nice. Take some of this, or maybe the aqua, because I don't know how transparent it is. Let's. Is that good? Is it too bright? No, I think it's going to dry darker. Grab some of our sky color. Ooh, that makes that pop. As long as we're having things pop. because I'm like not liking the orange. Well, let's just make more things kind of talk to us. We could keep playing and playing. How do you know when your painting's done? When you're done, I mean, you can overpaint, you know, so like you've got a pretty good painting here and you keep going and going and then you don't like it anymore. Actually, I don't know if I want to use straight up white. Let's maybe grab a little of this. This might be too much. That yellow actually was kind of nice. I wonder if I just lay on a... And then you paint it again. I've got on YouTube, I've painted a chicken traceable twice in 2 different ways. This is kind of similar to a couple of my flower paintings. You just see what you like, what works. I don't know how dry that's going to dry. I'm trying to put on really thick blobs. Okay. I like it. Let's call it done. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you like the blues in there. I'll lift it up for a screenshot. I like that I lightened the purples. It looks good through my phone. That also helps me step away from it, which is very helpful. When you're painting it right on top of it, sometimes it's hard to see it. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you so much for your support. We've been getting people donating money through Venmo and PayPal. There's links in the About section on YouTube. There's links on my Facebook posts. Super appreciate it. People have been giving us super chats during the lives. I'm looking forward to chatting with you all this Wednesday. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye, guys.